This is the weirdest through Apple's guidelines about in-app purchase. Little sheets of paper, design sketching process. Hi guys, welcome back. Of course, as soon as I start recording, the trash pickup is happening. Today, I'm going to take you through with me a day in the life as a UX designer. Today is different because it's pretty light on meetings. I had one meeting today. It was just stand-up. So there are definitely days where it's like light on meetings, but heavy on solo work and design work. So it's going to be one of those days. Just have a lot of things that I need to get some traction on. Really, it's about time management today because I need to go out and run really quick to the grocery store to pick up groceries. Might have to pop in for some things. So I have to do that. Obviously get my job done, my work done. Might need to go take my dog to the groomer. We'll see. So come along with me today as we get it all done. This is the weirdest, shopping. Just weird. Okay, let me explain. So I got chopsticks, right? Guys, tell me why my one chopstick is in a produce bag. I got 4 chopsticks and they're each in a produce bag. What? That's so wasteful. Oh, I hate that. I think that was the only weird one. Everything else, there's some things where I don't know. I could my avocados and my lemons can all go in the same bag. They don't even need a produce bag. I wish you could specify some of these things, but but is that not so weird? The chopstick is in the produce bag. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, switching over to voiceover. So after a quick lunch, now I am needing to come up with an error message really quickly. During stand-up this morning, one of the developers needed a different kind of messaging for an error that was happening. So here I am using good old ChatGPT for some ideas, and then I'm going to run that by our UX writer.
Pausing my Bravo recap podcast that I listened to. Great podcast. I was really quick sending that Slack message about the error message that I needed to do. And now I'm reading through Apple's guidelines about in-app purchases. It was a few months back where now in the App Store, if you have if you buy a subscription, I believe this is how it works. I don't know if it applies for all things, some things, but if for certain apps, if you purchase the in-app purchase through Apple, Apple takes 30% of that. I know in my Patreon subscription, the Patreon that I subscribe to, they were telling people about this, I think late last year. And so now for my job, we have a mobile app. I'm reading through their documentation because I think there might be a loophole for us, or there might not be. And so that's when design has to get a little bit creative. Realistic day happening right now. Before I continue my day, and I do want to show you guys some of my design sketching process, I just wanted to jump in because one of the reasons that I'm able to have this career and this flexible remote working day is because I transitioned from interior design to UX design. I do not have a tech background, no tech experience prior to this job. I was able to do that because of Springboard's UX UI program. It feels so long ago that I did that now. It's been almost 3-ish, 4 years maybe since I actually started actively working through the boot camp and putting my all into becoming a designer. And it gave me the foundation that I needed to look for jobs, create a portfolio, have good case studies, have a career coach, have that mentorship, because it kind of just gave me that foundation to be where I'm at today, doing what I really like to do. So they have their May cohort coming up. They only do a cohort starting once a month. So I'll put in the dates down below. Use the code Stephanie M to get $1,000 off of this program. If you're interested in some of their other programs, they also have a free UX UI. I think it's UX UI. It might just be UX, intro course, just to kind of get your feet wet to see if you're interested in UX and feel like this might be something that you want to do. I'll also put that link down below for you guys. So I'm going to go through, and I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to switch the camera angle, but I'm kind of just going to go through my initial process when I'm starting to work on like a design. So I've got my little sheets of paper. I should probably switch out to a pencil, and I'm going to walk you guys through what I would do. In this scenario, we are going to pretend that we work for let's say a bulldog rescue, because, bulldog crazy over here. And we want to be able to, for people that are looking to adopt, we want to make sure that there's a smooth adoption application tracker. So let's say it's a big shelter, they get lots of cute dogs coming through and people are applying left and right. We want to make sure that they're able to track where they're at in the process. So with that, let's do some sketching.
First thing I like to do is start with the edge cases, because not every user is going to have a perfect experience. We have to plan for those weird, unexpected cases. Edge case. And this is going to be a running list because I'm not going to think of everything as I'm doing this. If a user cancels, God, this is really putting my handwriting on blast. Declined. Let's see if they lose their progress. Application sent at the same time. And so what I mean by that is if somebody both goes for the same dog, what happens? Okay. And then before even sketching, I like to just do a flow, and it does not have to be fancy, guys. The scenario is, let's call them Alex to active applications. Now we're just going to start flowing it out. The home screen, C to active apps right now going, and then maybe from here, a status indicator, view, date, the last time they viewed it, timeline. And I'm thinking maybe that could be on a little card where it's number 1, and it's got all the little details. Maybe it's got the picture of the dog, and then there's a dash line, and then number 2, same thing, dog. Maybe we make this a little bit larger, but not necessary. You guys get the gist. Something like that. That could be the idea. Okay. And then maybe when they click, we'll say click on application. And then in that application view, it could be something like this, more of a larger web page. We got the dog again, details, status. Maybe we've got a little more action menu where they can update, edit, delete, these kinds of things. So I'll just stop there because I think you guys get the gist. But the only other things that I didn't include, I'll just speak to, is you want to think about the business case as well. So in this scenario, we want the users to be able to track easily where they're at in the adoption process. The business wants to increase the number of adoptions and reduce any abandoned applications. So as you are thinking through your little sketch scenario here, you want to make sure that you are thinking about that as you're designing along. Where in this flow can I really encourage users to not abandon the application? Is it something that after 20 minutes and your screen has been idle, we're hey, are you still there? Scout can't wait to meet his new family, something like that, you know what I mean, to kind of lock them in. So that's what I would be doing. I'm going to run through the same exercise. I think I'll just do it in FigJam for this project that I need to work on. It's an existing something that I've already created, but now we've got a different user base that might want it, so we have to adapt what we already have for that. So I'm already thinking about do we need a different permission for that? Are we limiting the amount of things that people are going to have access to? These are the kinds of questions that I'm starting to form. So yeah, enough talky. I need to get some work done. Okay, so ignore the giant quilt back there. I'm feeling a little stuck on this design, so I'm going to go outside, take Bo for a walk. Hopefully that'll get the design brain flowing.
back from my walk with Poe. Now I'm gonna make myself a little power snack because it's about almost 3:30. Yeah, now I'm gonna put on the true crime podcast and really finish up some of the design work that I have to do. Yeah, I really hope this was helpful. I like filming this kind of content because it's just naturally what I do every day. So I'm sure this gave you guys some good insight. Let me know if you have any questions on anything that you saw, anything you want to know more about UX, anything else you want to see from me. Like, share, subscribe, all the things. Share this with somebody who's thinking about getting into UX design. This will be a nice realistic look into what it actually looks like to be a UX designer. This is really what my day-to-day looks like. And with that, guys, I'll see you in the next one.